Hello everyone. I saw lots of people are online and I'm here with my donkeys training. My trimmer's running a little bit late, so while I've got them all set up, I thought I'll try something really different and do a little live for you all. So yesterday the donkeys escaped by accident and had a bit of a graze and a run around, and because of their history it's quite scary for them. So for Seymour in particular, it was really hard to halter him under that kind of pressure with a bucket of food or food in my pouch, and there was a little bit of come on, let's get this done. So I want to see how he is today, and I also want to highlight that for really fearful animals, they can learn the behaviour quickly, but how they feel about it, all the associations, the classical conditioning, the pairing in their history can hold them back, and they just need the time that they need. And I know I say this a lot, and I just want to illustrate it with Seymour. And he's great because he's very patient and can just munch quietly while I talk. And I don't know if you saw then, he gave me a couple of head nods, which is his start button. And it ends up being a little bit of a mand in that he's demanding me to do something so that he can get his next bit of reinforcement, his food. So that's really interesting, and that's what I'll wait for to make sure he's a part of the process of haltering. So I open the halter up as far as it'll go, and I'll wait for his head nod. You saw it there. And I'll start offering it to him very carefully. You can see he's worried already. Good. So for the tiniest little movement towards it, I'm going to feed him for that. Wait for the next head nod. That was it, pretty subtle with Seymour. Good. That was really good. That was actually a really definite, I put my head in the halter. I'm just using dampen lucerne chaff, alfalfa chaff, another head nod. Good. So that was a pretty definite, I'm putting my head in the halter loop. I made contact with it, he made contact with it. I feel like he's ready to wear it. Yeah, good boy. Good. Normally I'd put it on him, but I'm just going to give it a few more repetitions. Good. It's good because I can talk a lot because he chews so relaxed. So pretty much the first year or two with Seymour, the first session that we had, a whole session, would be on haltering, because I always tried not to bring it to him, not to rush the process, and to go at the pace that he was comfortable doing emotionally. He learnt in the first couple of months to put his nose into a loop of rope and then an oversized halter and then his own halter. But depending on how he feels some days, it can take a whole session, but generally nowadays he's sort of turned the corner and is really good about his halter now. Really, those last 2 reps I could have put it on him. But I do sometimes find the taking off, he sort of flinches a little bit, so it's always good to practice it just for the taking off so he feels more comfortable about that. So let's see if we can get another start button. Yep, that was it there, if you saw that. He's wondering why I'm fiddling around with it, and probably who I'm talking to as well. Although I do talk to you a lot. Good. And then doing up the rest of the halter is separate as well. Saw the nod there. Yeah, move that. Good. There's a lot of bending with donkeys. The more relaxed he gets, the lower his head gets. But that can be a little bit deceptive because during some things, particularly with the hoof lifting in the early days, he would lower his head more out of fear and submission and just please get it over with, please get it over with type. Whereas this is sort of slow munching. He did have his back leg cocked, but he doesn't at the moment. It's kind of tangled around a little branch he was chewing earlier. And if you watch, if I just keep talking, he'll keep giving me a start button and saying, what are we doing next? I'm ready. See, he'll give me a couple. He's like, come on, we're here, what are we doing? Good. How about if I see if I can do the whole haltering process all over again straight off first time? He said, yes, I'm ready. You might be able to hear Dorothy in the background there. She's huffing, saying, hurry up, it must be my turn by now, please. So I always undo all the bits on the halter first, just make it as easy as I can, set him up for success. And he's already given me the nod. Good. I do it very gently. And slowly, because he's still quite fearful at this stage. So I always want him to feel successful, to feel safe. Good. Good boy, Seymour. Good job. I hope somebody caught that. This is my first time doing a live, so I hope it was interesting. And if anyone's enjoying it, I guess I can do a few more just short, sharp ones of little things that I do. And sometimes it's just easier to explain it and show it than write a whole Facebook post on it. I think Dorothy just stamped her foot. She wants her turn next. And now she's pawing, so I better go. Thanks everyone for watching. That was really fun.